2, 1, go!
In this part of the video, I'm going to kind of break down what I think of when I'm playing each Megazord. Alright, so the first one that I gotta cover in terms of my kind of approach in Megazord events is going to be the Delta Squad SPD Megazord. This guy is pretty tough to fight because of the costs. It's 3-4, 3-4, and then 2 4s in his last slot. There's no move that's like a 5, 6, or 7 like the other Megazords have. When it comes to SPD, like as Black Dragon, 3 5s in his kit, the big slot that I have to worry about is going to be that middle slot, the 3 cost strike, followed by the 4 cost block attack. The 3 cost strike is probably the best move in SPDs because it can set up both of the breakers that are in slots 1 and 3. As long as I don't let the SPD queue that up, and as long as it doesn't land, then I'm pretty good up until it's time for the ultimates. With SPD, I never lead with an ultimate. I let them do it first because the ultimate for SPD is pretty long. 3 shots that take a while to get across the map. And then whenever those are done, my ultimate, the damage over time that I use with Black Dragon, is going to be long enough to set up another move. The projectile for dot flies across the map pretty slowly, so by the time it gets across the map, I can queue up hopefully a breaker, and that will land by the time they're done recovering from stagger, and then I can throw out whatever other move I have in that 3rd slot. So that's usually how I can counter SPD. Don't get caught by the middle slot strike followed by breaker, and let him throw out the ultimate first, follow up with dot, wake up as soon as the 3rd strike hits, and then throw out my other move. Okay, so Samurai is probably the second most annoying Megazord in this game to go against. But again, this is one of those Megazords that I was able to quickly start winning against while adding damage over time to Black Dragon. Big thing is that they're going to throw out their middle slot almost every time the match starts because they want to get that block set up. I let them throw that out. I'll probably eat that move, and then If they don't throw out a second Ape Assault, then I know that they have their block in their middle slot. At that point, I'm going to try to go breaker heavy. I can probably try to sneak a tail swipe in because it's going to come down to how well the other guy times it. But I can probably sneak in a tail swipe and then keep the pounding pummel just sitting there. My second and third slot is going to be what I focused on though, because I want to get out as many breakers as I can while he's stuck with all of those moves. The long video that I uploaded is a good reference. If anything, just kind of skip to those matches and you'll see how reserved I am when it comes to playing against this guy. And that's only until I know he has that block attack in his middle slot. But from there, I go breaker heavy until it's time for ultimates. I'll let the samurai lead just about every time. Let them throw out theirs out because it puts me on the other side of the map. And then this is probably best case scenario, is I throw out damage over time. It takes a minute for that projectile to get across the map. As soon as he gets hit, I can queue up the breaker that's been sitting there, ideally. And by the time he's finished recovering from his stagger, the breaker lands, and then I can follow it up with hopefully another breaker or whatever the jumping horn attack that Black Dragon has. Samurai is another one that just kind of became easier to fight as I added damage over time, just because it's a wake up. If I get stunned, it flows so smoothly into that third slot. This is a scenario where it kind of plays out. I wasn't very smart because I tried to counter him after he threw out the arm. Gets me the first time. The next time he throws out the arm, he's actually out of energy here. So my block attack will succeed. And then from there I can dump the third slot strike. And he's going to throw out his first slot strike. I'm going to eat that because I know if I counter it, he's going to get me with the block. And then you see he throws out the ultimate first. That's kind of where I was bleeding into. Let the samurai throw out the ultimate first, because then I can follow up with the breaker, and then it's pretty much game after that. Predazord, like, it's pretty difficult to give a one-size-fits-all scheme against this guy because his strikes are so low cost on average. Like, he can cancel out any breaker you try to throw out, and usually whichever one they throw out is low enough to where they can follow up with another move. With Predazord, it's all math. Like, you cannot get into a back and forth. I will usually lead with the ultimate. I'll throw that out first because I know that on most of the engagement with Predazord, I'm going to be taking damage anyways. So I want to get that ultimate out as soon as possible so that my meter can start rebuilding ASAP. The golden rule is that I never get into a back and forth and start trying to... He threw a strike, I throw a block attack. He blocks attacks, now I'm going to throw breaker. Like, I never do that because the strikes that Predazord has are so low that they can most of the time cancel out what you're doing. With Dragonzord, I don't think I need to go into too much detail. As a Black Dragon, the big thing of concern is my high cost breakers. I need to keep strikes on hand at all times against Dragonzord, because a smart Dragonzord player against a Black Dragon is gonna be throwing out breakers as much as possible. In the last video that I uploaded, you'll see a user called the Red Ninja or something like that. I played him at least twice in that long video. Try to see that video and you'll see just how good he is at playing against Black Dragon. The first match I barely won, the second match he destroyed me, and it's because they know to throw breakers at Black Dragon. That's only a problem if I'm not smart and I don't keep strikes on hand. I want to keep getting rid of my block attack so I can keep hitting him with tail swipe. That's going to come down to not getting hit by so many breakers, letting him throw out the ultimate where Tommy flies at you, and then following that up with the dot and the third slot, kind of like what I do with SPD. The 2017 Dino Megazord, this one it's not too hard to play against. You got to do some math on this guy because most of the time they're going to be throwing out some breakers. As Black Dragon, I can usually rely on that first slot a bit more, but I can't get careless with my energy. I have to keep at least half of the energy that I have like on reserve, because the 6 cost Dino drop can be pretty annoying if I let him throw it out. I play off their attacks a bit, but I also don't want to let them refill their meter often, because I want to keep this move off the board. If they try to lead with Mastodon Kick, that's not too hard to take, and it's also pretty easy to follow up on. The ultimate, this is a Megazord where I'm going to let them throw their ultimate out first, because it is one of those that ends off with you being exposed for a crit. So I throw that out. I think it's like I think that's also a 5-hitter. So on the 5th hit, as soon as I get that hit mark, I throw out my damage over time, followed up with the 3rd slot. Rinse and repeat. That's kind of where I'm at with Black Dragon. I'm kind of scheming through these last two because they're not really too hard to go against. With Thunder Megazord as Black Dragon, my biggest concern is probably the same concern as every other Megazord against this guy, is not getting hit by the Lion Surge. There's a little belly press, whatever attack there. As long as he doesn't hit me with that, he can't follow up into the Thunderous Blow. And that's it. Like, if they can't get this off, they'll usually try to get their block attack prepared. That means they're throwing out Saber Strike so that as Black Dragon I can lead with my block attack. If they throw out a Breaker, that one's pretty easy. Like, I don't worry about the engagements too much because as long as I can keep Lion Surge off my back, it's pretty easy. It kind of just depends on how the match is going if I lead with the ultimate or not, but I don't ever like try to avoid throwing my ultimate out before this guy because again his ultimate's not too hard to dodge. It's okay. Goldar is one of the Megazords that I don't have to worry about too much as Black Dragon because the easiest setup for Goldar is to have the block attack sitting ready. So I'll try to get the tail swipe out of my list as soon as possible. And then from there, I can kind of just go breaker heavy on him because he's either going to be stuck with the 2 block attacks in his 1st and 2nd slot, followed by that 6-cost breaker, or he will have a strike that he throws out to cancel out my breaker, which I then use the block attack. If he cancels that block attack with either of his 1st or 2nd slot blocks, his energy bar resets and then he's pretty much stuck. And then from there, I'm usually regaining EP before he does. So Mega Goldar is not too hard in terms of Black Dragon. The ultimate, same thing with Underzord. It's kind of, if the cards are stacked right, I'll throw it out first. If not, I'll let him throw his out first. It just kind of depends on who's using them.